and welcome back to my channel. Today I will give you the top 3 reasons why I did not go to art school. Number 1, and please bear with me as I walk you through this because it's going to sound like I'm so full of myself, but the reason number 1 is that I did not think I needed it, and I still do. From a very young age on, I was self-taught. One of the first artworks I did was editing on the kitchen floor. And my mother was not particularly happy about that. I wonder why. Since I was a child, I always had a very clear image in my head of what I wanted to do, and my nature is to do everything that I can by myself. So everything I needed in order to create my art was a vision, practice, 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 and the right art materials. I'm very fortunate to have had a mother. I mean, I still have a mother. Back then, she was already supporting my creative endeavors. I had Faber-Castell art materials and schminke and best papers. She never really held back on the support there. Since I have a very clear image of what I wanted to create, it never really felt like I needed a teacher. I know this sounds so strange and weird. I always was my worst critic, which is a bad thing and a good thing in itself because it drives you to excel and become better at what you're doing, because you always see very clearly what the mistake in the painting is that you're creating and what you can do better next time. Reason number 2 is that I'm not a classic artist. I never strive to be on the art market. I never found exhibitions in galleries particularly right for my kind of art, because what I do is very personal. My dream is to create something that people put into their space. They're on their altar, in their bedrooms, living rooms, kids' rooms. Very personal, very intimate art pieces that create a safe space and that support a message of well-being, of back to nature. I found the art world to be very weird and strange because popularity is so much made, and there are people collecting art just because they can afford it. All of this, the red here is so luscious and the blue there, blah. I think it's overdone and very artificial, and I never felt home in that kind of artsy sphere. Art school teaches you a lot when you need something like vitamin C as in connection. If you want to be on the art market and if you want to have galleries look at your art and be interested in you, then I think art school is a very good start for that, but it's just not what I do. And reason number 3 is that I don't want to be influenced. I've seen this very often with people who went into art school. Before they entered school or the university, they had a very distinct style. And after graduating from that university, you could clearly see the influence of a certain teacher in there. There are teachers who are really brilliant and who will teach you a lot in your own style. But there are also teachers, and this is in art and in music, where their ego is just so hungry that they will want to leave their fingerprint on your style. So it's very clear when you look at an art piece that, oh, they are a student of this and this and this teacher. I never wanted that to happen. It's just about the reputation of the teacher and not the development of the student. These are the 3 main reasons why I never went to art school. There might be many more. That's just how I see it. Since I never went to art school, I definitely don't have the experience of what it's like, and I've had some views behind the curtain. There's nothing wrong with going to art school per se, but I think if you really want to create something and you have clear vision, there's so much on the internet, and I want to make a video about that, the resources that you have on the web that you can take in order to learn and to become better. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a very expensive art training. That's it for this week. Talk to you soon. Bye. Meow. Meow.